and let's first of all see, do I actually fit? Hey everyone, you join us at Buxton Car Centre. Now you're probably thinking, well, like, whoa, car? No, there's method in the madness. We've been coming to this garage for years and years, and as you know, we've just sold our Volkswagen Crafter Campervan, and we're now on the hunt for a project where we can, you know, get something like a bit smaller, because obviously we want another campervan, and you know what? They've got a Volkswagen Caddy here that we're going to have a look at, so let's have a look. It's worth mentioning here, just as we go over to the Caddy, that like the cars that they've got here, do you know what? They're immaculate. We know these guys personally, and you know, they only source vehicles that are immaculate. This is no dodgy car dealer, you know, this is someone that I can honestly say that I recommend. So like I said, we're going to take you on this journey of, you know, having a look, and you know, Brooke's just already, she's in the boot. So this is a 2016 obviously Volkswagen Caddy, and like I said, we're just looking for something, you know, that we can like be stealth in, a bit of a project and everything. So excited, Brooke. You're excited. I know. I love it. I love doing stuff like this. But like I said, you know, because I know that the vehicles here are so immaculate and you know they're sourced correctly, I just had to come and have a look. So Brooke has just said to me, like, the first main test that we need to do, you just said, what do I need to do?
Get in the back and lie down.
Right, so I'll give Brooke the key, I'll open this, and let's get in. And let's first of all see, do I actually fit? And do you know what? Obviously the bulkhead would be coming out. Do you know what? We would fit because, just pass me the camera, Brooke.
But you're shorter than I am.
Alright, so maybe you need to... No, I'm not that answering thing. But yeah, you can see in one of these caddies, and it's good because we've not looked at anything like this before. And you know what? You're probably thinking, how can you go from a Volkswagen Transporter, a Volkswagen Crafter, how could we go from something like that with the luxurious to the height?
To a Crafter, and then go look at a Caddy.
But recently, what we found out is because we went like exploring in Scotland, Volkswagen Transporter, and all the talking that we've done, and obviously the reason like we sold the campervan and everything, we know that something like this, we just need a vehicle if we're doing exploring that we can sleep in.
Well, we was also considering maybe a rooftop tent.
Yeah.
And then maybe you could put it on top of this as your sleeping area, and this is like your, like a lounge.
Now the thing is, guys, for us, what we want to do is, we've already made that decision. We don't need to spend so much money and get like the best of the best conversion done. You know, it's something that I want to get done myself. The
only thing that we would get someone else to do is like a diesel heater.
Yeah, and they get the electrics fitted and things.
Yeah, but other than that, we'd convert it ourselves this time.
But yeah, if you can see, like this bulkhead, it does come out quite a lot, but I do believe that when you take this out, we would get that extra headroom. So let's go and have a look in the front of the van. Come on. What I like about this particular Caddy is it's got obviously the window here, and it's got the plate here. Now I'm assuming that you can take that plate out, and then obviously you'll have the window on this side that you can see out of, but I do actually like it that you've got that extra like bit on there. So I am going to ask, and because you know I'm no expert, guys, I've never looked at a Caddy before, put it in the comments below. Do you know, have you got a Caddy? Do these unscrew out this like metal panel? Because like I say, it's got the screws there, and then obviously, you know, it shows that it's got the windows, but at least it's already got the windows. It doesn't have a window in here. I would want to get a window in here. I don't know if it's possible on one of these particular vans, but that is something that I would want to get done. Do you know what? And looking at this, what I can tell you is, like looking at the bodywork and things, it's immaculate. It's immaculate. I'll try and find out, you know, like the person that had it before, you know, what was the van used for, but do you know what? I like it. Bruce's getting all the information in there, so let's have a quick look in here. Yeah, you can see here, when I was in it before, you can actually see, like, look, already there's a couple of inches gap here on the bulkhead, so, you know, straight away I already know. And you know what? Again, I've never seen something like this before. Again, never looked at a Caddy before. So you've got a metal bulkhead here, and then you've also got a plastic bulkhead underneath it. Is that standard? Do they normally come like that? But if you look here, this bulkhead, you can see how much size there is there. So you've got, what, a good 7-8 inches there that would give like more headroom. So just saying, Brooke, there's it's got like a double like bulkhead. So it's got, yeah, it's got a metal bulkhead.
comes in more than that one does. So that sticks further out than this one.
Right. But yeah, it's got like a metal bulkhead and it's got like a plastic bulkhead, so...
Got seat covers on the seat lighting.
Ooh, we'll have a look at that now. The thing I do know is because obviously our other van was, you know, ply lined. When you put carpet and things on this ply line, it changes the van completely. I'll just move this over a bit. Just saying, like, you know, sorry. Just saying, like, obviously, you know, because it's ply lined already, when you put carpet on it, the difference it makes, you know, when you put carpet on it is, you know, it's unbelievable. Feels very car-like. I mean, obviously we're used to like having a big van, aren't we?
The seats are a lot comfier.
Yeah, the seats are comfy. Do you know there's a lot more room in here than I actually thought there would be, you know. And yeah, look how, just show, like, look how much, like, the bulkhead sticks out there. And like I said, there's about an 8-inch like width of like both the bulkheads, so like when these both come out, there's, I think there'd be plenty of room, because, you know, we have, like, you know, spoke about, you know, is it called a long wheelbase Caddy and this is a short wheelbase? I don't know the correct terminology. Like I say, guys, we've never looked at something like this before, and we were saying, you know, like a long wheelbase might be the one that...
it's a maxi.
Right, you know.
The one with that's bigger is a maxi.
I like this, Brooke. I do, I like this. Do you know what, like I said before, this Buxton Car Centre, they only source immaculate vehicles, and do you know what, I cannot find a single scuff on this vehicle. The interior is clean. You know, I don't know like what this van was used with before. I don't know if they'll know here. I am going to ask, what's the mileage on this?
74,000.
74,000, and
that's
you was just
good
saying,
for a 2000.
yeah, and you were saying it's just had a cam belt as well.
It's just had a cam belt on, and it's recent MOT.
And yeah, full service history and that. Like I said, keep saying it, this garage, they don't buy cars just like turn them round quick. You know, they're a reputable company, and this is why I've come here to look at this.
Oh look, it's got a bit of storage up here as well, like a little shelf.
Oh yeah, it's got like the storage up here. Do you know what, it feels comfortable, it feels roomy. Do you know what, this is clean. I've just been speaking to Rob, and he was just telling me, you know, assuring me that, you know, there's no leaks or anything on this, because Buxton Car Centre, they also have a service centre and MOT centre here as well, so, you know, they can, like, you know, obviously check the vehicles out and everything. But I mean, you can just tell that it's been looked after. What's your first impressions, Brooke, of the first time that we've ever looked at a Volkswagen Caddy?
I like it.
I like it. We're so giddy, you know what I mean, because we're already looking at our next adventure. How much is this, Brooke? Be interesting to see what the price is. And no VAT. That's a sign that we like to see, isn't it? Right, we spent a bit of time with that, and you know, before the giddiness gets the best of us, because obviously what we want to do is, you know, look at like different options and that. But like I said, because we know Buxton Car Centre, you know, and we've got this obviously the Volkswagen Caddy, and we was like, do you know what, I know these guys source like good cars, so I thought, you know, definitely worthwhile coming to have a look. So we a Caddy that we go for, we might go for a T6 or something.
We understand as well, like, this is not going to be luxury like the Crafter is.
Yeah.
But it's something new and something different that we want to do.
What we found is, like, with our van life experience, is that like when we're well camping and things, we just need a comfortable bed. And we found that out when we had that Volkswagen Transporter and we went round Scotland.
Yeah, we don't really like stay in the van that much.
No, we don't.
Whereas when we was in the Crafter, we found that we were staying in the van a lot more, and we weren't really doing.
And do you know what? As luxurious as it is having something like that, we didn't like use the facility to the best of the abilities that we could have.
Whereas when we had the T5, we literally went out everywhere. I mean, we only went out like one day here and there. Like, we'd go on day trips all the time, we'd go on one-nighters, whereas in the Crafter we never did any of that.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's a big van and we knew all that, but we want something different.
I have no regrets of that Crafter because it was amazing and I loved it, and I did actually shed a few tears when it actually
well, it's sad to go, like, you know, it's memories.
Time for the next step.
But like, it is time for the next step, and do you know what, I'm so glad that we've had a look at that, because Put it in the comments below. Not comments below about, you know, like what do you think, you know, should we get that? Because we know the size difference, we know the difference. We're talking about the fact of, like, you know, we're taking the next adventure, so. If you're interested in any of the vehicles that you might have seen in the background here or anything, like I said, I can vouch for this business, they're legitimate. You can give Rob a call or any of the team, you know, at Buxton Car Centre, and these guys will be happily to look after you. So
certainly, we're very happy to look after you. Yeah.
So, and do you know what? Like I said, I do recommend these guys. He's a bit shy on camera as well. As you can see, his voice is a bit like that. So, but no, honestly, guys, genuine business. You know, really do rate them. Home now. Like I said before, we're not going to jump into anything. We're not going to make any decisions like that. You know, we need to see like what all our options are, and you know, we're excited to bring you guys along for the journey of like looking for something, you know, simple. Put it in the comments below. You know, what do you guys think? You know, what like van do you think, you know, that we should be looking at next? You know, because we are going to like look at different ones.